gentlemen, I'm giving Mr. Frost the right father.
Thank you. I'm so pleased that you could all be here on this wonderful occasion to help celebrate Martyn and Emily's marriage. I know most of you have travelled many miles to get here today, but I think the prize for the furthest has got to be my cousin Jackie, who's travelled over 6,300 miles from Cambodia to be with us today. Also, I want to acknowledge those that cannot be with us today. Emily's grandparents, both grandfathers and her grandmother, who are sorely missed, and I'm sure will be so proud and happy looking down on them today. I think the registrar's already covered this, but I'll just add that success in marriage is more than finding the right person, it's being the right person. And I'm proud to be here celebrating Emily and Martyn's marriage. Not only are they individually a lovely couple, but also right for each other. Now, what can I say about Emily? In those early days, when we would pace up and down the lounge all night trying to stop her screaming, we knew that she would be a very determined individual. We were right, but agreed that she was also kind, caring, intelligent, and both Anne and myself are extremely proud to see what a wonderful young woman she's grown into. She simply is an amazing daughter that we love. Right, this is a history lesson. In 2011, Emily met Martyn here at the University of Exeter, and a few weeks later we met Martyn for the first time. Anne and I knew from the start that they were right for each other and have watched them both mature and succeed in their endeavours. Martyn is a thoughtful and hard-working young man who we feel privileged to welcome into our family. I hope all your glasses are charged, because I'd like you all to stand and raise your glass. I give you Emily and Martyn, Mr. and Mrs. Greene.
Mr. Greene.
Thank you, Jim, for your kind words. It meant the world to both of us to know that you were able to walk Emily down the aisle after a house. It's quite for you, so don't clap. Thank you all for coming to share this amazing day with us. We appreciate that for all of you it's such a long way, and we're very grateful that you've all made that effort to come here with us today. Today has only been possible with the help and support from our families. Thank you to Anne and Jim, my new parents-in-law, for your support of the wedding preparations, but most of all, for welcoming me into your family. Thank you both for letting us live with you whilst we got on our feet after uni. I hope both continue to miss your wonderful dinners. James and Harvey have made excellent ushers, and Alfie's speech was absolutely adorable. I'm sure he would probably make a better job of this speech than I am. All of Emily's family have always been so kind and welcoming, and you're the best possible family-in-law I could have hoped for. I grew up in the madhouse, as you all know, but I've come out the other side the better for it. Mum and Dad, you provided both me and our siblings with an amazing start in life, and I cannot thank you enough. You were helped by Grandma, Grandpa, Auntie Pat, and Gran, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, although I'm sure she would love looking at the photos after the wedding. You have all been and will continue to be the most supportive and loving family we could both hope for, and I know you will continue to make Emily very welcome and a massive part of our family going forwards. Mike, Ben and Molly in particular, thank you all so much for your help today. I couldn't have done it without you, and it's meant so much to have you guys alongside me today. I'm sure you will all agree that all of Emily's bridesmaids look absolutely lovely today. Thank you from both of us for all of your help and support. Please, everybody, join me in toasting the bridesmaids. To the beautiful bridesmaids. Despite being organisationally challenged, Jake managed to pull together an amazing stag do in Prague. Thank you for keeping me alive and relatively undamaged, both in Prague and all of our adventures growing up. Although some of your ideas, like sleeping on Trifan in a body bag, would not be the best ideas. I'm sure your speech will have us all in hysterics, even though you lost the one I wrote for your wedding.
Fuck off the one.
Now for the most important person, my lovely and beautiful wife, Emily. You look absolutely amazing today, as you do every day. We met in Exeter at Cheesy Tuesday on your 20th birthday. Throughout our time together at Exeter Uni and all of the time we've had in London, we grew so close so quickly, in a large part thanks to our shared values and goals in life. You make me laugh, and you are the only person who finds me funny. I'm sure everyone would agree that your kindness, patience and selflessness make you into an amazing person. We've had some amazing adventures through Crete, Yorkshire, graduation, buying a flat, finally getting engaged in Norway. I'm so looking forward to spending an amazing life with you, and I look forward to the adventures ahead. Today has been the most amazing wedding, and it is all down to your incredible creativity and your ruthless organisation. I wouldn't be half the person I am without you, and there is no way I could have done this alone. I hope you will all join me in raising a glass to Emily, the most beautiful bride. And now finally to Jake. Just remember how nice I was in your speech.
Right. My speech is currently locked in a car in the car park. So I've got some vague notes on my phone, which I'll try and decipher. Right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jake, and I am Martyn's best man. My original plan was to read out Martyn's speech to open my wedding, but didn't read out because everyone else's speeches were so crap. But unfortunately, I lost that. So I wrote this last night. And I've used Google. Google came up with a list of bullet points. So introduction, bullet point 1, introduce yourself. So Jake. Bullet point 2, praise the bride. I've written down here Emily looks lovely, but I don't really need to say anything because she does look incredible today. So yeah, she looks lovely. Bullet point 2 done. Bullet point.
Watch Alex's face.
Bullet point number 3. It says get a joke in early.
Yeah.
But So that's the intro over. So main bit, paint a picture of the groom. So, I've known Martyn for quite a long time now. We went to school together. We met at school, and Martyn's always had a very strange enthusiasm for random things. We both had terrible fringes at school. We both had terrible taste in music at school. And we both made some terrible decisions at school. We won't get too much into that. Normally they were sort of around the Vic and Hobo Circle. So we'll leave that. We also went to Scouts together. I've got lots of fond memories of beating a very hungover Martyn around the head before running marathons at night. Running marathons, yeah. We went out for a run the other day at 6:30 in the morning. And clearly Martyn stayed fit and trim, and I just put a bit of timber on. But yeah, after sixth form, Martyn went off to university and fully embraced the student lifestyle. He was doing nonsense sports such as playing frisbee and whatnot. And then Martyn and Emily met each other, and I've just got to zoom in here because I can't actually read my own writing. But yeah, when I see Martyn and Emily together, I believe that I see Martyn at his best. She brings out all of the positive characteristics in him, and together they do seem truly happy. That's the middle section done. I've written myself some notes here of things not to do, which is waffle, failed, get drunk, so failed that one too, and be offensive about mine, so I'm alright on that one. So, end. Point number 1. Summarise good character of the group. Well, Martyn is the most thoughtful person I know. He's kind. He's always there for you. He's always there to talk to. Even though I barely visited him throughout his time in university, and I think the first time I actually visited him at his flat in London was only about 3 or 4 months ago. Point number 2 on the end is messages from absent people. So. No one's given me any of those, so everyone's here, so well done. Point number 3 is philosophise, which I'm struggling with. So, whether Martyn and Emily choose to start a family together, get another hamster together, or do anything, they will always succeed at anything they try because they've got each other, they support each other. And they're truly a perfect fit for each other. My last point on my list of bullet points on these crudely written notes, which I'm struggling to decipher, is to raise a toast. So if you'd all join me in raising a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Greene.